Big House Fishing Tips back with another fishing tip. Today we're going to talk about jigs. Now with jigs, there are three main types of jigs. There's swimming jigs, finesse jigs, and flipping jigs. Now a swimming jig is obviously you swim it. It's pretty much like a spinnerbait without blades. So you can put a little trailer on there. This is a little quadruple tail grub. This one's white to imitate like a shad. Has little weed guards and little rattlers right here. So what it does is this head though. This head's it's almost like a triangle. And what it does is it can go through cover pretty easily. And it's practically weedless. Again, no guarantee with any lure that's going to be perfectly weedless. But swimming jig, definitely good. Again, fish it like a spinnerbait without blades. So there you go. All the jigs I have in here are pretty much finesse jigs. Here we have a very, very small finesse jig with a little grub tail on the back. Little crawdad color. Hope you guys can see that right there. Orange and brown with a little grub tail color trailer. Here you have, this is a Mike Akinelli gripper jig, and what this does, this has a flat head right there. And this will sit perfectly on the bottom, and I have a worm on the back here right now. This worm will stand straight up, and it can really imitate anything. Jigs can do a lot, especially during the winter time. Jigs can do a lot for you, and it will really, really do damage. They catch big fish, but not as many numbers. So just know that if you're out for trophies and it's pretty cold out, fish a jig. Just try it. Here, I believe my flipping jig, or it might be my finesse jig. I do not remember, but this is another jig. Right here I have a little worm with like a boot tail, and it's black, 1/4 ounce. Jigs can range in sizes. Jigs can come from usually like 1/4 ounce. They can go all the way up to 2 ounces. So just know that and match it with your rod. Obviously, if you have a spinning setup, you don't want to throw a 2-ounce jig, and know that. And since it is practically weedless, you can throw it into some pretty hefty cover, which I like obviously because in ponds there's obviously a lot of grass, stuff like that. So a jig is a good thing to throw. Comes in a variety of sizes and colors. One of my favorites in here is obviously the gripper jig that I showed you, and this one right here is what this does is this will sit like this, and these claws will be sticking up right in the air, right there. These black and blue claws, they're absolutely amazing. I have no clue what this jig is. I bought it a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it's by Strike King, but don't quote me on that. So great jig right there. Anything that imitates a craw, especially during bedding season, is another great time to throw a jig. Jigs are very, very versatile, just like your spinnerbaits. So jigs, great lure to throw. They can imitate pretty much anything. Definitely, since you are going to be fishing it in heavy cover, throw a very, very thick line, very, very, heavy line. So probably definitely go braid. Depending on the cover, fish braid. You could do a braid from anywhere from a 20-pound test to a 60-pound test. It seems like a lot for probably a small bass, but you gotta rip them out of cover. I was thinking about if you have a bunch of grass mats and stuff, you gotta cut right through that and rip them right out. Make sure you have definitely like a flipping stick rod or a very, very stout rod that will be able to do that. So that's really jigs. I honestly don't fish jigs that much, but I know a lot of people that do, and so jigs are very, very versatile, very, very good to throw, can imitate pretty much anything, and those are jigs. This has been another fishing tip from Big House Fishing Tips. Be safe on the water, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later.